Morning. So I'm out this morning looking for somewhere to wild camp tomorrow night. Yeah, Sunday night, Sunday night. Yeah, tomorrow night. I'm losing track because we've got Monday off. So I've got I plotted a route last night. It's about 24 miles. And on that 24 miles, I've got 3 specific places I want to go to. Possibly a 4th, just to scout them out. I'm just in the forest at the moment. Last year all this were trees. You couldn't see the house down there. It's amazing how many trees are going. There's a beautiful spot up here. I've tried to camp before, but the trees are too close together. There's a waterfall and it's off the track, and the waterfall isn't on any Ordnance Survey maps. So unless you know it's there or you go scouting, you don't get people there. So I might have a look at that again just while I'm up here. So onwards and upwards to my first place other than this waterfall, and then I'll explain where I am once I'm there. It should be quite historic. I've climbed out the forest, and this is always one of the best bits, getting off main roads and getting up country tracks. You just can't beat it, you know. Such a beautiful view. You want to see this, which I've just stumbled across in the middle of nowhere. Wow. Getting all cleared out, look. Just making my way down the side of the woods now, and I'm actually heading, my first sight is 2 Roman camps, and I just think if I could get somewhere there, just being able to have a walk on a night, it'd just be lovely and peaceful, and the history. So we'll go and have a look. By the way, it is all open to the public. I don't know if you can make them out, a little family of pheasants just over there. This is a nice change. Come out the woods. And over there, just me and a pheasant there, look. They run. Well, how lovely is this? Well, that was such a refreshing change just to walk over there. Hell of a huge house down there, behind a walled garden. It's just in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure that when they make some of these bridges, which are too wide for your handlebars, they always put that so your handlebars are down the middle. Looks like motorbikes have been through. This would be ideal for me to overnight at if it wasn't on a path. Right then, where I'm wanting to be, it's in these bushes and trees here. You'd never know who was here because there's no signs, but watch, I'll show you. These ditches here, these are all part of the Roman fort. There's a viewing gallery up here. I'm just going up 10 hill, get an overview of it all. Nice little Roman numeral sign there, look. And you can get in and have a walk around. I was hoping to have got a wild camp up here in these woods, but what there is, there's a, I'll just show you, I can't get in without doing damage, and that's not what I'm about. So look, there's a fence. It's a metal fence with barbed wire on. Look at that for a glorious view. So this is the area of the camps, and there's two of them, so you can see all the ditch fortifications. Well, we'll go and have a look around. So you can imagine them, the Romans, having a hell of a good view up here, can't you, over all the moors and everything. And then these link up with about a mile of Roman road, which I'm going to, because unless I can find somewhere to camp here, I'm wanting to camp, I'm going to have a look where this Roman road is. I've been there before and it's beautiful, but I've never camped there, so if I can find somewhere I'd like it. But I'd like to have found somewhere here, because I imagine it'll be stunning, you know, just on a quiet evening, just being here on your own, having a walk around. Let's just go inside and have a look. Got a defensive ditch coming round there. Another defensive mound, look, into the main camp area. I'll tell you something, it certainly has a nice peaceful feeling about it. What a lovely place to be. I like the signpost, look. That's where we've just come from. That's where we're going to. I'm stood right in the middle of the forts now. Blooming heck, I didn't realise. I thought this one what I was in was both of them. It's not. It's what? It's bloody huge. This is the other one. Oh, I thought it were big, thinking it were two. Wow, it's some structure. Blooming heck. You just cannot comprehend the size of these two camps. I mean, that's one up to them trees, and the other one is in there. It must have been amazing with legions of Romans up here. Just can't get over it. I can't believe this. There's even more. Even more. Just how pretty is that? There's some such beautiful places when you're out. And now back on forestry tracks. I'm buggered. I saw a lovely wood I could have stayed in back there, but it was too open. But the trees looked, you know, when you look somewhere it just looks fantastic. So anything like this is no good because everything's too close together. I can't get my hammock and my tarp in. I need, if I want to put a tarp up, I need somewhere around 8 metres clear gap between trees, and then I obviously need room to put my tarp out on either side. So it's surprising how big a chunk of real estate what you need. Anyway, we're going to carry on because it's somewhere me dinner time. Miles from anywhere. It's amazing when you come across something like this. You know, somebody must own this. You know, you're going to live out here because you want to. But I need to find the path again because I lost it back up there. Well, I found the path again, but it needs some blooming trimming. I think it's a path. Right, I'm going to make my way up. Somewhere up there. Wish me luck. I'm still trying to fight my way through this path. Just look how stunning that is. Well, I got prickle to hell coming through there. Look at the spikes on them. Can you see? Like daggers. One thing I do envy though is people who have a partner who they can come out and share this with. It must be absolutely amazing to be able to do this together. Well, this is another spot I was looking at to stay. It's right on the edge of the North Yorkshire Moors, if you can see. And this is the edge of the forestry, but all the trees, they're only tiny little trees. They're big up there. I'm going to have a look up there because I know there's a stream. I can get water somewhere up there. But it's red hot. I need to stop and for some dinner soon. There's a shooting lodge up here. I'm going to see if I can find that and maybe stay there. I'll go and have a look. I found the shooting lodge. Oh, what's left of it? Oh dear me. Well, there's not a lot of that left. I was hoping to sit in it for my dinner. This is the other spot I wanted, where I was on about there's a stream. But I can't get my hammock in the trees. They're all like Christmas trees. Do you see? Look at this review. That would have been stunning just here if I could have got an hammock. It's difficult though when you're looking on Google Earth and Ordnance Survey maps, you can't suss out what kind of trees they are. But let me show you where my bike is, it's lovely. God, it'd be nice to lie my hammock and look at that view. But here's my bike, and this is beauty all of its own. So I've come down there. That they've been felling all the trees and felling all these trees. There's the moors. So this is another spot. I'm going to my next one now, where the little river and the arched bridge is. I'll see if I can get in the woods there. And that's where I'm going to stop for my dinner. Some of the paths I've just come down, I must have been 2 miles down a path. I bet I've been maybe 2 hours pushing my bike and carrying it. I keep hoping it'll clear. The down trees, the vegetation, the bog. I came off a paved road, well, a limestone road, to come down it. There's a few times I wish I'd turned back, and I think, oh, I've got to be nearly at the end. Right. I've just got to persevere and get out of here, so I'm going to crack on. This is my track here, but just look at it. Look at all the trees. And the poor bike. It's just full of all down trees. I've got to get through it because I'm 2 hours back to the road. I thought all the trees were bowing to me, and when he's gone over, God, they're all on the edge. Every tree on the edge is gone. So I'm nearly at another spot where I want to see if I can find somewhere to camp, pitch my hammock. But in the distance, I don't know if you can see, there's a line. You've got the end of the trees, and there's a brown field, and there's a diagonal line going across the fields. That's a mile of Roman road, the Wheeland Roman road, and it heads towards those camps. And when you walk, you can walk on it. When you walk on it, you've still got all the arch, the camber, you've got all the ditches at the side, and it's just wonderful. It's just fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to go down there and finally get my dinner. I've been saying I'm going to get my dinner for the past 3 hours, but that road, I was going to get my dinner at 5 to 12, and it's now 2:51. So this is my other spot where I wanted to stay. At the stream and bridge coming down there, look. Down here. I don't know if you can see all the black things down there. It's just full of tadpoles. I don't know if you can see them. That's where I want to be, in there. So I just need to find myself a way in. I've got an idea, but I want to come up with my trailer. So I need to be able to get my trailer in and find somewhere. It's just lovely up here on the moors. Goes in there, look. Normally there's a lot more water, but if I'm in them woods there, it's going to be lovely on an evening. Go and have a paddle in here. Look at that. And up there, where there's a white board, that's where the Roman road is. So I can have a walk up there. Right, I'll show you these tadpoles, and I'm going to try and find somewhere to get into this forest. Yeah, look, can you see them there? There's not so many there. Those are all in the sun, look. But it's this bit up here. Look at all them. I don't know if you can see them. So I'd be in them trees up there, hopefully. And look at all this. Just somewhere to come and sit on an evening. Last time I was up here, this was full of water. Right, we have a bit of a plan. I just need to make it happen. Right, I'm going to get in them woods, go and have a look. You can see where the forest in. It smells absolutely beautiful. I'm back at home now. Got a little squirrel sat there on the end of the wall. So I thought I'd better round this video off because I didn't, when I was cycling back, where that river was with a little bridge and all the tadpoles, I had my dinner there and I made some freshly made coffee there. I was ready for it. Squirrels going other way, and I went up into the woods and I couldn't find anywhere suitable for my hammock, so I was either in full view of a track where forestry people and other people can go up and down, or people could see me where that bridge was when they parked the cars. And I know a lot of wild campers go last thing at night and leave early in the morning, which is fine. I could hammock in dozens of places if I did that, but I don't like to. I like to go early on the morning. I like to set myself a little camp up. I like to make me food. I like to do my bits of filming and enjoy where I am. And if people can find me or see me, it's difficult to get settled. So I checked my sat nav when I come back, my Garmin. I'd done 27 miles. I didn't find anywhere. Isn't that funny? Not anywhere where I felt like I could settle. And that 2 hours clambering through that forest, carrying my bike. I've done some hard slogs on forest trails before, but nothing like this. It was so hard work today. So, but I've had a brilliant day, and I will keep looking.